Now that we have our ebook page created, what we need to do is secure that page and make sure that only people that actually pay for it can access it. So in order to do that, we're going to start by going to this S2 member link down at the bottom. There are a lot of different options here. Most of these don't apply, so don't get too worried when you see all of the different options. But first, what I'm going to do on this general options screen is click on the plus, and that'll just expand all of these different setting screens. So starting with the security encryption key, if you just click here where it says auto generate, that will create an encryption key for you that's unique. If you're not comfortable with that, you can enter your own. Then you're going to go down, you're going to just verify the email configuration information. Here, this part really doesn't apply to you since you're not dealing with a registration site. It's not a subscription. Same thing with the membership levels. Don't worry about that right now. Same thing with login registration. None of these really apply because what we're going to be focused on is just securing access to a particular page. Custom registration fields, login, they really don't matter. Membership options page, this one is required. We're just going to go ahead and point it to the redirect right now. Post level access restrictions we don't care about. Page access restrictions, this one we do care about, and what we want to do is we need to determine the page to restrict, and there's an easy way to find that. So I'm going to just scroll down real quick, save changes here, because we need to get that page, the number for our ebook page. So if we go back to our theme, this is one way of doing it. We go back to the ebook theme options, and remember when we could exclude pages. So we scroll down till you get to navigation settings, exclude pages from header. If you expand that, if you hover over, so we've got our ebook download page and it says ID equals 16. So we need to remember that number 16. We're going to go back to member. We're going to go down to specific post page access restrictions, and we want to put in number 16, that number that we just found there, and then save changes. The next thing you want to do is go down to where it says PayPal options, and again I'm going to expand all of these. So here you're going to put in your PayPal email address. This is the address that you have associated with your PayPal account. Probably no for sandbox testing. You can just leave no. Down here, it gives you some help here in how to set this up, but once you log into your PayPal account, you're going to want to go to Profile and then select Instant Payment Notification Preference. You want to turn that on, and then you're going to copy this URL and you're going to paste that into that setting. Similarly, you're going to go back to your PayPal profile, select Website Payment Preferences, and then you're going to turn that on and paste this URL. At the PayPal site, it will give you what's called a PDT token, and you want to paste that token in here. If you scroll down a little bit more, this PayPal confirmation email, this is a sign-up confirmation. Don't worry about that one. What you want to do is this PayPal specific post page email. So you can customize that here if you want, but really just leaving the default is fine. Then we're going to click Save. Now that we have our PayPal options saved, we want to just go to PayPal buttons. Again, like I said, you're not going to use most of the options that are available here. It's a very powerful plugin that allows you to do a lot of other things, but all we need to do is secure access to that ebook download page. So if you go to PayPal buttons, and what you want to do is scroll down to where it says PayPal specific post page buy now button. We're going to expand that and scroll down. So here you're going to choose the page that you wanted to protect. So we're going to do our ebook download page. Here you can put in the amount that you want to charge. So if we want to charge $10, we just put in $10 there. Here you can choose how long you want the link to be valid. So I recommend, keeping the link valid for at least a couple of weeks. There's no reason that you couldn't make it longer. You can put in your own description there if you want, and then you're going to click Generate Button Code. So this says that the button's been created, shows you what that's going to look like. And now what you want to do is scroll down a little bit more, and instead of taking the short code, what we're going to do is we're going to copy where it says resulting PayPal button code. So we're going to highlight all that and copy it. That's all we need to grab from this page. We just need to copy. There's nothing to save. But now we need to put that button on our page. So we're going to go back to Appearance, to the ebook theme option, and then to the page content section. This is where we have the bulk of that text. And I'm going to put another couple of breaks in there, the line breaks, and then I'm going to paste that form and save changes. And now when I go to view the site, voila, we have our PayPal button there. So you can do things like if we were to insert another break, it might look a little bit better. So it depends kind of how much text you have on that page. But you can play around with it once you have it at that point. Once you have the button pasted on your site, the users will be able to click on it. And when they click on it, it will go directly to PayPal. And once they complete their transaction, they'll get directed to your ebook download page. They'll also get an email confirmation with the details.